A successful American businessman visited a Zen teacher in Japan because he wanted some advice, wisdom, about life. So the Zen teacher invited him in for tea. And he began to pour him the cup of tea and continued to pour until the cup filled and then began to overflow. And by then the businessman had had enough and said, whoa, 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 wait a minute. The cup's overflowing. The Zen master stopped pouring and said, you are right. But that is what your life is like. You've come here for advice, but your life, like the cup, is already full, overflowing. And unless you make space, you cannot receive anything new. Now that's a novel concept, that our growth, our becoming, actually happens by subtraction rather than addition. The problem, of course, is in this culture, we hate an empty space. We abhor an empty space. And if we see one, we fill it. On our calendars especially, if we've got nothing going on Saturday night and someone says, what are you doing? We never tell the truth. Nothing. Because then they'll ask why. So we make stuff up. I've got places to go and things to do and people to see. Why? Because it sounds impressive. This young couple was driving home from the funeral of Uncle George. This is the relative that everyone has, that no one really cares for, but they were responsible for Uncle George. And they had taken care of Uncle George for years, and he finally died. Driving home from the funeral, the husband finally says to his wife, I've got to come clean. I've got to confess. I've got to tell you, thank God Uncle George died. I've had it up to here with Uncle George. I'm telling you right now, I couldn't take another day, and the only reason I committed all my time, all my energy, was because of my love for you and your Uncle George. She said, my Uncle George? I thought he was your Uncle George. That's the way our life is. We have spent our energy filling ourselves with worry and apprehension and anxiety with Uncle Georges, things that we can do nothing about. Did you know that the word worry literally means to choke, to strangle, that it actually cuts off the oxygen, the air? Until we make a space, then we have no place from which we can breathe or receive or rejuvenate. Here's my invitation to you today. Empty some of the Uncle Georges. Why? Because when you do that, you learn the wisdom of the Zen teacher, and that is that to grow and become, you need to make space. And when you make space, you allow for reflection and rest and the quiet wisdom of the heart.